Hey, good afternoon, everyone. So now it's time for part 2 of our gardening class. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually plant something. We're going to plant these lettuces in a pot that's right here. I'll adjust the camera angle so that you can actually see the process as I do it. But we're going to plant it in a pot. So, for people who don't have a garden or a space like that, a pot is always a good thing to have, because you just buy a pot, and there are places that you can get free soil. Annie's Annuals is one of them. They actually give out free soil quite a bit, and so a lot of people donate pots. You can get them for free, but then you can actually get something like this, and then you can garden. If you don't have an actual space to do it in, you can kind of create a space with a pot. And there's all different sizes. I've been to a lot of different places with different sizes of pots and everything like that. And so I'm going to show you right now, how you kind of reconstitute everything in order for the plant to be successful, because you want the plants to thrive. I mean, you want them to grow big and happy and tall and all that. So again, our protective equipment, we got our gloves, got our stuff to actually churn up this soil, which I'll show you in a minute after I adjust the camera angle. And then we're also going to use something called double duty. And the reason they call it double duty is because it's poo. It's manure from cows and horses. That's why it's double duty. But it's really good for growing plants. But again, another reason you want to wear gloves. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to adjust this real fast so that you all can see the pot that we're going to be planting in. Alright, here it is. This is our pot. I see there's still stuff in here which we want to get rid of. And again, look at that. That's nice, dark, rich soil, which we like to see. But it's been sitting in the sun for a long time. When something sits in the sun, it dries up. And what happens is it makes... Gotta get these tags out of here. It makes the soil less permeable. And permeable just means water can't actually get down into it. It doesn't spill over the edges. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our tools, and we're going to get in there. We're going to churn this up. Turn it up and see, a lot of these are really good. This is good quality soil. And it smells great. I love gardening because of the smell of the soil. It's actually very therapeutic. It means it helps for your general comfort, mind, and everything like that. Okay, so we turn it up a little bit. Well, let's do a little bit more. I've had some people do this in class. I know, Mike, you've been to some of my gardening classes, and this is a big part of the project. Is you want this soil, again, to be permeable, but you want it to be happy. When it just sits, things aren't going to grow in there, and we definitely want things to grow. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Don't worry if you spill a little bit, that's why we're outside. That's why you have certain clothes on. Make sure it's not a big deal. Alright, see, now look, we got a big chunk of something. That you want to break down, and we don't need that. That's just some roots from another plant from long ago. Actually, not too long ago. Long enough ago. Okay, now what we do, we got this the way we want it, like this, but then we want to water it. Give it a good spray down. looks pretty good. We got some water in there. And we want to turn it up a bit more. Again, you want to make sure that water can get down to the very bottom. There we go. Okay, then what we're gonna do, we're gonna add ourselves a little bit of that manure over there. I love the smell of this. Not so sure about that. You want just about 3. There's 1. Just kind of sprinkle it around. That's 1 good scoopful. 2 good scoopfuls. Alright, my best count that I can do. 1 more nice big 3rd scoopful. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this around. Get that double duty in there. These plants are gonna be planted all over here. Alright. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna water again. And there's a big difference. You see the water going down in there. It's a little bit too dry for me, but there you go. Now you got yourself some nice plant soil. I'm going to flatten this out, even it up. It's a lot easier with your hands, actually. No matter what, you're going to eventually get your hands dirty. Now the fun part. You get a plant. We're going to make, let's see, we got six of them here, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 in the middle. Now what you want to do is make a nice space for the plant. And luckily when it's nice and muddy like this, you're going to be happy. You don't want to take the tag out, and you want to put this in your pot. So you know what you got going on. And then we plant. You want to be gentle as you work it out. You don't want to hurt any of the plants. You're going to lose some soil, and it's fine. You take 1, plop it right in there. And we got your first one. Nice and happy. Now we'll do our second. Make sure that it can fit in there. And you want it to be deep enough so It's got to measure, see the size here of these. You want to measure that out about as much so you can get all the way down, because you want to make sure that there's nothing popped up. You want to make sure it's actually down in there. Here comes number 2. Nice and gentle. Yet sometimes I'm not the most gentle. But eventually, this guy's in there. I don't want to go out. This is my home. Now you have a new home. Right there. Make sure his head's covered. There you go. Now we got 2 nice little plants ready to go. And again, you move on to your next one. Again, make sure that the hole is an appropriate size to make sure that it fits right down in there. And again, we plop them out. There we go. Right down in there. Some more happy lettuce. What we like to see. And you don't want to smother them too much. And make sure that what you want to is, this is why we space them out. You don't want to just put them right next to each other. You do that, what happens is they compete and they can actually grow. You want to give them as much space so that the roots can grow way down in there, which makes for a much bigger plant, which is what we want. Your next one here. Down in there. There you go. Nice and heavy. And see, we're coming close to an end. And it doesn't take that long to do this. You know, you do a little bit of work here, and then you're going to get a lot of lettuce later for salads, for sandwiches, anything you really want that you like lettuce with. And you have the satisfaction of knowing that maybe we didn't sow the seed, but we planted the plant. We gave it a home where it can succeed. And then our last. Right smack dab in the middle. Pop them out, or her. Again, no gender aside. Sign. Right there. There you go. And look what you got. From what we started with to the end, now you have yourself a very happy lettuce factory. And we're gonna eventually taste them. And all we do at this point is we make sure we water them. You don't want to overwater. Of course, you don't want to underwater. But that is how we plant. And it's a fun thing. It makes you kind of feel happy about yourself that you did something. And also that you're going to enjoy part of what you did. You know. So this has been Gardening Class Part 2. Again, I miss you all. Hope to see you very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Alright, bye.